What's the number one thing you need to know heading into birth? It's probably not what you think, so let's talk about it. If you're pregnant and feel like you're white knuckling your way through the season, this video is for you. You're showing up to every appointment, you're taking the vitamins, you're doing everything right, but no one has really talked to you about the stress you're carrying in your body every single day, or how much that matters and how much it's affecting your baby. And you don't deserve more than generic advice like, just relax. I want to start by sharing two very different birth stories we see play out all the time. The first is what many people know as the considered normal American birth. Pregnancy is filled with stress, running from appointment to appointment, constant monitoring, fear-based conversations, worried about the what-ifs and the worst-case scenarios, and then labor begins with an induction because of a deadline that doctors have put on it. Pain escalates quickly, so an epidural is added, and then contractions slow, so more interventions follow, like forceps, vacuum, or eventually a C-section. Then the baby is born and quickly separated from mom. Latching is difficult, colic shows up, regulation is hard, and everyone is just so exhausted and confused why it felt just all so intense the entire time for something that should be such a peaceful and celebration moment. Now compare that to another birth. This mom labors in a calm environment. There's no rushing, no constant interruptions. Her baby progresses naturally. Baby is born and placed immediately skin to skin. There's no separation. Breathing is calm. Latching comes more easily. Baby settles. Mom feels present and connected. These births are dramatically different, and while providers and birth location matter, the biggest difference often comes down to one thing: the state of mom and baby's nervous system during in utero. Your nervous system is actually your baby's very first teacher. Think of your nervous system as the air traffic controller for your entire body, and especially their developing body. It controls your heartbeat, digestion, sleep, immune response, and stress reactions all automatically. You don't have to think about it. Within that system, you have two main gears. One is your sympathetic system, your gas pedal. That's what helps you respond, act, and move through challenges. The other is your parasympathetic system, your brake pedal. That's what allows you to rest, digest, heal, and feel safe. In a healthy system, you flow smoothly between the two. You press the gas when you need to, and the brake when you need to. But chronic stress during pregnancy can disrupt that flow. Instead of shifting easily, you often get stuck, often more in stress mode, and your body loses flexibility and ability to communicate and properly grow your child inside of you. And this matters deeply for birth, because birth isn't just a physical event, it's a nervous system event. Labor actually begins in a parasympathetic dominant state, showing a need for that balance, with oxytocin, the hormone that drives contraction, released most effectively when mom feels safe, supported, and calm. As labor progresses to pushing, the nervous system needs to shift into a sympathetic activation, but only at the right moment, showing that right balance between gas and brake. When mom enters birth already stuck in stress mode, or her nervous system can't flow between those states, that natural sequence gets disrupted. Research consistently shows that calm, safe birth environments are associated with shorter labors, higher oxytocin levels, and lower perceived pain. And the nervous system story doesn't stop at birth. After delivery, a baby's ability to regulate depends on co-regulation with mom. Skin-to-skin contact, eye contact, heartbeat rhythm, breathing patterns. Baby is literally growing and literally learning how to feel safe through the mom's nervous system. If mom's system is overwhelmed or dysregulated, that co-regulatory loop becomes harder to establish, further adding more stress. This brings us to the missing piece of prenatal care. Traditional prenatal care is essential, and it monitors your baby's growth, screens for complication, and tracks development, but one critical system is rarely assessed: your nervous system. Most moms are simply told to reduce stress without any way to actually measure whether their system is actually regulated or stuck, and that's not helpful, and it's certainly not fair. This is where neurologically focused chiropractic care fills an important gap. Using advanced insight scans, including thermal imaging, surface EMG, and heart rate variability testing that's very safe for pregnant women, we can objectively assess how your nervous system is functioning from a non-invasive way. We're not guessing, we're measuring. Then through specific, gentle adjustments, we help restore balance between that gas pedal and brake pedal. And when your nervous system becomes more regulated, your baby's developing nervous system learns that regulation too. Now, I want to be very clear about something though. You cannot control every variable in pregnancy or birth. Sometimes life-saving interventions are absolutely necessary, and we are incredibly grateful for them. But even when interventions are needed, your nervous system still matters. It still needs to know how to adapt, regulate, and recover as things change. Earlier in pregnancy, to get started and get your nervous system regulated is most ideal, but it's never too late to start supporting the nervous system. That influences everything else, and not only how your pregnancy and birth is going to go, but overall regulation. If you're ready to get real answers about how your nervous system is functioning, our team at Lighthouse Family Chiropractic would love to help. Check out our website or give us a call at 854-354-8989 to learn more and get scheduled with us. Your baby's nervous system is being shaped right now. Let's make sure it's learning a calm, effective way to co-regulate, co-manage, and thrive throughout life.